Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can set up the self-managed Elastic cluster on AWS, and we are going to use Terraform for the infrastructure setup. So let's begin. So guys, in past, if you navigate to my channel, I've created Elasticsearch. Let me show you playlist for you guys. If you want to see the detailed videos, which I'm going to not cover actually in this video. So you simply have to navigate to this playlist section. Simply click this guy, and you will
Bismillah.
see all the videos in detailed format. So this video is rather quick, and you can say that in this video we are going to use the Elasticsearch AWS plugin for S3, and for service discovery we are going to use Elasticsearch EC2 plugin for service discovery, right? So in these particular videos, I've covered the AWS private hosted zones for service discovery. You can watch that. But this video, I've already set up all the infrastructure which we have set up in these videos. So this video length is going to be short. So if you see all the infrastructure is already set up, right? So if you navigate to the CloudWatch section, the logs group, everything is already set up for you guys. So, and the difference I will be covering in this video, and we are not going to use the complete Route 53 hosted zone for service discovery, as we are going to use the plugins, and I'm going to show you the installation of plugins as well. So this is the only private hosted zone where we are going to use the alias of internal application load balancer, and we are going to send requests to our nodes. So guys, this is the three master nodes and two data node clusters. So simply, if I connect to this cluster, so I'm going to show you. So for that, for HTTPS, I need to show you this is the ARN which I've already covered in my past videos. We are going to send HTTPS requests to our Elasticsearch cluster, as we have two listeners on our load balancer 80 and 443, and traffic is going to you know redirect it to port 443 for HTTPS. So this is the endpoint. I've already shown you this endpoint. So what I've done, I've connected to this machine, right? And let's try to check the connectivity of our cluster, right? And first of all, we are going to check the health status of our cluster, what state is in our cluster is. So guys, you see, these are the this is the 5 node cluster with 5 nodes, right? So everything is okay, right? And the difference here, you see the number of data nodes are 5, because little difference I've done as compared to the previous video. So let me show you that part. So this node in just let me show you that part. In master node, I've set it up to 2 in order to save the cost, because it is small cluster for you know if you're looking for something like big cluster, more than 10 nodes, sort of 10 nodes cluster, you can set up a dedicated master nodes. But for cost effectiveness or small cluster, you can set this to true, right? So this is the repository I've created for you guys, and I'm going to make it available. As I already discussed with you, the only difference in this Terraform Elasticsearch cluster, that we are going to use the plugins provided by Elasticsearch for cloud. So it provided plugins for AWS, GCP, and Azure as well. So if you navigate to this section, we are going to simply use this script. So in this script, what difference is pretty much very minor. It is regarding the installation of those plugins. So as I discussed, these are the plugins which we are going to use, and I'm going to show you this right away. So what I'm going to do, let me copy this part. But before that, let me navigate to the other section. So let me navigate to the section of auto scaling group. Let me show you that we have these infrastructure setup, two master node and two data nodes, as we are not using any um, private hosted zones. So in this video, we are going to only use AWS plugins. So for AWS plugin, this is the setting which I've already set up through Terraform. So setting is regarding the tags. So service discovery along with plugin, it is actually done with this role. So this role is actually the Elasticsearch. It is attached to all these nodes. So it is discovered these nodes in the cluster with this tag, right? So role is Elasticsearch. That's it. And we had definitely installed the plugin as well. Everything is there, and I'm going to show you the setup as well. So you see, currently let me show you that doing this initialization of uh, our monitoring nodes. So if I navigate to this section, I'm going to update the IP address to my IP. So guys, and just to update you that uh, everything is pretty much already there, so there is no point to create the same stuff again and again. As I told you, you can watch the detailed stuff I already covered in that particular playlist with 4 videos. So you can watch those videos. So the only difference is with plugin. I mean, if you want to use the plugin, you can use the plugins. So S3 plugin is for snapshotting your Elasticsearch data and put in S3, and you can put that in S3. And EC2 plugin is for service discovery. So this is the main difference, right? Everything is pretty much the same. So what I'm going to do now, simply navigate to the EC2 section, and I'm launching this guy in public subnet, but it is in the same VPC. So simply I'm going to put this guy, and I want to show you the stuff regarding the Kibana as well, but it will definitely take some time. We just initialize, you see. So what it does, it is going to pull the Kibana image for us, and we will see the health of our cluster, right? So let me show you this part, and then I'm going to show you the installation regarding the AMI we have done. So you see it is not yet done. So let's wait for a while. So and then it will take some time. And if I do Docker images, you will see this Grafana is already there, and it has pulled that. We are not going to cover Grafana in this video, but we are going to see the health of our cluster um, with this guy, Kibana, right? So it is not ready. It will take some time. Till then, I'm going to show you the other stuff. So let's see whether it is ready or not. Yes, it is. It has spin up, but as I told you, it will take a little while, right? We are not going to use Grafana. So I just want to show you the cluster and the APM we have already set up in the past videos. So everything will work except you see the plugin installation I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to um, reduce the size of our cluster, right? So dismiss these warnings, right? So explore my own and navigate to the section. Um, Stack monitoring by default is not enabled. I need to set up monitoring. So you see, and that is why it is showing this status. So simply what you need to do, I mean, enable the monitoring. So we have to wait for a while. We are enabling monitoring from here, right? So it will take some time. So let it turn on the monitoring. Sorry, I just forget. You need to select on the self monitoring, which we have already set up regarding the with the metric beat and everything is there as in past videos. So it will take some time. You see, it is setting up everything for us. So you see that cluster status, okay, do the recommended setting. You see, cluster status is healthy. We have 5 node cluster. These are the nodes. So this is the disk available because this is the cluster. You see 100 GBs. It is the combined. So if I click on the nodes, you will see the size of these nodes. So every node has a 20 GB disk, and how much disk is free. You can see from here how much load, CPU, shards, status available online. So also I've already covered in past videos regarding the monitoring. So click on the stack monitoring section, and I want to show you the APMs, right? So these are the APMs. So you will see the amount of CPU memory as well here, system load, utilization, and everything is there. You can set up the APM in your application, and you will see the stats, response rate as well. So, guys, that is pretty much it. I'm going to show you the difference now. Difference is regarding the build AMI, right? So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce the size, or simply I'm going to remove the stuff I'm going to destroy this cluster. I want to show you only stuff now in this video is regarding the building of AMI. So this is the only difference, and I show you how the plugins work, like service discovery plugin, and uh, I'm going to reduce the size of the data nodes, right? So simply reduce it. For details of every stuff I already covered, so as I discussed, I'm not going to cover that. So remove the stuff which is not more required. In fact, we are actually destroying our cluster. I just want to show you the build AMI part. The main difference is here the installation of our plugins, which we have done through Docker. As this video is something which is give you more understanding regarding the Elasticsearch, how it works, and how you can set up your own cluster because it is going to be cost effective. If you see the cost, AWS charge is very high. So what I'm going to do also, let me remove the stuff here. I'm going to remove and the existing container as well, Docker PSAQ, right? So now I'm going to create build AMI, right? Build AMI. You will see the installation stuff here. Okay, or I should do one more part. Instead, I'm going to launch one machine from this AMI. So this is the AMI which we have used. Instead, I'm going to launch instance from this AMI. So you will get all the understanding. And I'm going to call this build AMI, right? So you will then have all the understanding with regard to that, right? So I'm going to select T3A medium, right, and proceed without the key pair, right? Okay, key pair, proceed without it, and you can use your custom key pair. It is not just something which you need. So guys, this is our root, and this is our data, which slash data, which is the actually second volume which we are going to use. So we are going to launch the machine. So in case of machine failure, this volume is going to be stayed here. So we are going to use any role which we have set up through the Terraform. You can use the EC2 console as well, as this is just the video regarding the creation of AMI. So also remove the stuff. Okay, let it run. So it will take some time to connect with this guy. I want to show you exactly how the stuff which we have set up regarding the build AMI creation. So I've shown you the health and the logic behind the plugins. So let me show you this stuff. This is the S3 plugin provided by the Elasticsearch, right? And this is the EC2 discovery plugin which we have used. And I'm going to show you now the installation stuff regarding that. So, guys, let me simply remove this stuff. Detail is you can simply see from this playlist, and let me remove some of the stuff which we don't need it, right? And simply try to connect with this guy. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply refresh it again, and I'm going to connect with this machine, right? So let it connect. So guys, this is the build AMI. Everything's pretty much the same in previous video. We are going to do the Docker installation, AWS CLI, dismounting on the slash data, right? And we are going to pull these images, which we have done in the past regarding the Elasticsearch. This is the version. This is the metric beat version and also the APM. So this is the difference, right, regarding the plugin installation, and we are going to do the plugin installation, and I'm going to show you the difference in the master and data nodes as well. So in the previous video, we do have three script for master nodes with Elastic, I mean private hosted zone. But in this video, we are using the regarding the stuff. So like plugins. So build AMI is already there because I've not removed it. So let me try to run it again, and I want to show you what it does. So instead of running the script, I'm going to run this in debug mode, right? So bash uvx, so run it. You will see the installation of Docker is started again. So I'm going to show you the stuff um, regarding the AMI creation, or you can say that it is pretty much the golden AMI which we are going to use in our setup. And you will see the disk mounting and everything, also the installation of plugins. But definitely, the poll image is not going to happen because in this machine we have already pulled the images from Elasticsearch, and currently we are on this place, the installation of Docker, right? So installation of Docker, then we are going to do the AWS installation. I mean AWS CLI installation. You see, it is now started. In fact, it is going to start soon. Okay, it is now started. So we are now here in this part regarding the installation of AWS CLI. And then we are going to perform the dismounting, although it has already done that. So now you see it is building the image. So as I discussed, these are the plugins. So this is the run command which we are using in our Docker file. You are seeing this output because we have run the script in debug mode. So that's why we do have this setup. So you see the installation regarding the plugins has completed. It is quick because everything is already done. So the other script is regarding the Docker permissions. So this is actually something which is regarding the permission of Docker socket after rebooting of your machine. That permission has changed. So what I've done, I've set up a service, and also something add regarding the Docker logging. So in the start of your machine, you can set up the logs attention in your for your containers as well, which I've set up to 5, which means that max size of your um, file is going to be 1 gig, and it is limited to 5, which means 50 GB of log storage is going to be happen, and then a log retention will happen. So guys, this is pretty much it regarding the build AMI, which is very important to show you guys. And the other last part, I just want to show you, if you navigate to the module section, right? So in module section, okay, navigate to the launch configuration. This is the launch configuration, user data. So in past, we have three master node script. We have run through the launch configuration and auto scaling group, but we just have now these two script. This is for monitoring. I've already shown you. So this is the master Elasticsearch script. So I'm going to show you the detail. This is different than other. So this is the Elasticsearch master nodes, right? So what we are doing here, like we are actually using the local IP address for the date. This is pretty much the stuff which I have already covered in my playlist. But this is the host part I'm going to use for like for the discovery in AWS CloudWatch um, for logging of our machine. So this is the hosted EC2 hosted zone ID. You can use this variable. So it will provide us the Elastic Zone ID, which actually I'm using here. And this stuff is pretty much the old which I've covered. So this is the difference. Let me show you that part. We have hard coded and these discovery, sorry, let me show you this one. Master US East 1A, Master US East 1B, Master US East 1C. So zone awareness is already there, right? So with zone awareness, it is going to launch every machine you will see in separate availability zone, and the names of the machine are going to be like something. For instance, this is the container name, and this is the zone ID, and this is the host name, container name, and zone ID. So if I navigate to up, and this is the host name we set up of uh, our machine, and also what we have done here. Let me show you this part in the section, right? So we are actually copying the Elasticsearch YAML file. So this is the Elasticsearch YAML file we are creating. This is the settings regarding the master node, as I discussed. Um, this is the small clusters in order to save the cost. Um, we have set up this node in just to true, and we are building. I mean, we're creating this file, and then we are going to create this Docker file, master node Docker file, right? And we then copy this Elasticsearch YAML file into this section, and I'm going to say from es.es. Actually, if you see that during the build AMI, right, we have created this image with this tag, so that's why it is already available there. So we are now switching to user root, and simply we are going to change the ownership of Elasticsearch of this file, right, in this path. And this is going to be working directly, and then we are going to switch back to user Elasticsearch. So this is the setting regarding the master node, right? Everything is pretty much the same. So we then simply use this master Docker node file to build again, where we are building, because we need to have this configuration available in our Elasticsearch image. And similarly, the last part is regarding the data node. So everything is very much same. Just the only difference you will see here is regarding the settings that in the Elasticsearch YAML. So let me first of all find it. So this is the Elasticsearch YAML for data node. So data node true, master is false, and I just need to update you. You should update this logger dot level to error. I mean, simply remove this part here, right, in both master and data node dot shell. Otherwise, it is going to be massive amount of logs which are actually not required. You just need to have these error logs in your CloudWatch log section. So guys, that is pretty much it. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Have a nice day.